The music industry is reeling. Another rapper's circle touched by violence. This time, it's ESTG, the rising star from Louisville. His manager shot, gunned down. Is this just another tragic story of street life spilling over? Or is there something more, something darker at play? The streets are talking. Whispers of a connection to a deeper feud. A rivalry that has plagued Memphis for years. Yo Gotti and young Dolph. A feud that claimed Dolph's life. A feud that refuses to die. Could this shooting be another chapter in this bloody saga? Now, ESTG finds himself caught in the crosshairs. His manager, the victim. His mentor, young Dolph, gone but not forgotten. The question hangs heavy in the air. Is this the price of loyalty in a game where grudges never fade? We gotta ask the tough questions. We gotta demand answers. We gotta stop the cycle of violence before it claims another life. ESTG, remember the name? He clawed his way out of the streets of Louisville. His lyrics, raw and real. They spoke of the struggle, the grind, the pain. He caught the attention of young Dolph, the king of Memphis. Dolph saw something special in G, a hunger, a drive. He took him under his wing, became his mentor, his guide through the treacherous waters of the music industry. G was on the rise, collaborations, hit songs, a bright future ahead. Then, tragedy struck. Young Dolph, gunned down in broad daylight. The hip-hop world mourned. ESTG, devastated. He had lost a mentor, a brother. He vowed to carry on Dolph's legacy. But the streets don't forget, and the shadow of Yo Gotti loomed large. Yo Gotti, the self-proclaimed king of Memphis. He built his empire from the ground up. His label, Collective Music Group CMG, a powerhouse. But his reign was not without its challengers. Young Dolph emerged as a force to be reckoned with. He had the talent, the charisma, the hustle. But there was tension, disagreements. Words were exchanged, diss tracks were released. The rivalry between Yo Gotti and young Dolph ignited. Things escalated. There were incidents, confrontations, violence. The streets of Memphis were on fire. Fans took sides. The feud became legendary. And tragically, it would claim the life of young Dolph. Section 4. Whispers and speculation. Gotti's name casts a shadow. The shooting of ESTG's manager sent shockwaves through the industry. Questions swirled. Who would do such a thing? Why? The streets, always talking, started buzzing. Whispers of Yo Gotti's involvement began to circulate. Gotti and Dolph's rivalry was no secret. It was bitter, personal, and violent. Could this be retaliation for Dolph's death? Was Gotti striking at those closest to his fallen enemy? The speculation was fueled by the history between them, the bad blood, the violence that had already stained their past. Some dismissed it as mere gossip. Others saw it as a very real possibility. The truth, as always, remained elusive. But the shadow of Yo Gotti hung heavy over the investigation. Section 5. The streets talk evidence or rumors in the aftermath. In the wake of the shooting, the authorities launched a full-scale investigation. They searched for clues, for witnesses, for any shred of evidence that could lead them to the shooter. But the streets remained tight-lipped. No arrests were made. No suspects were named. The police remained silent, citing the ongoing nature of the investigation. The lack of concrete information only fueled the speculation. Rumors spread like wildfire. Some claimed to have inside information. Others pointed fingers based on hearsay and speculation. But without evidence, it was all just talk. The streets, while often a source of information, could also be a breeding ground for misinformation. Until the police made a breakthrough, the truth behind the shooting of ESTG's manager would remain a mystery. Section 6. Seeking justice, demanding peace. A call for resolution in hip-hop. The shooting of ESTG's manager is a stark reminder of the violence that continues to plague the hip-hop community. It's a cycle that must be broken. We must demand justice for the victims. We must hold the perpetrators accountable. But justice alone is not enough. We need to address the root causes of this violence, the poverty, the lack of opportunity, the systemic racism that continues to disenfranchise so many. We need to invest in our communities. We need to provide our youth with alternatives to violence. This is a call to action, a call for peace, a call for unity. We must come together as a community to end the cycle of violence. We must create a better future for ourselves and for generations to come. We must do better.